What you're about to see is a dramatization of a terrorist plot against the transit system in the United States. While all of the activities and events have been staged, they are unfortunately based upon actual incidents and attacks that occurred on transit systems across the world. It is the goal of the Federal Transit Administration and the National Transit Institute to help you, as transit employees, to become more aware of the importance of your role in recognizing and reacting to terrorist activity.
There are two teams of transit authority cops on scene during the morning rush hour. Their routine is somewhat regular but can't be counted on.
Details.
Between the hours of 7 a.m. and 9 a.m., the two police teams do a continuous counterclockwise circuit around the building. There is approximately a 7-minute window between the rounds.
How many days did you collect data?
35. I watched from 3 separate locations. If we include the presence of security personnel, there is never more than a 3-minute clear window.
What about the regular employees?
They're always present. We won't know if they're an issue until we try to get closer.
What level of security surveillance are we dealing with?
It's pretty tight. 10 cameras are mounted to the exterior building. 6 cover bus and train loading areas and are actively controlled and monitored. 4 others are stationary and cover the exits and the taxi drop-off points.
Number of exits?
4 primary passenger exits on ground level. There are 8 emergency exits that emerge from the underground subway station, and they only open from the inside.
Preliminary reports.
I believe this is the hub we want to concentrate on. It is the major terminal within the city. Hitting this facility is our best use of time and energy.
Get your people inside. Collect all the information you can. Do some dry runs. And focus on finding access to those emergency exits.
Actually, that would be great. I'm a producer from Chadwick Productions, and we're here on a location scout for a film. This is our location manager.
Thanks for your help. We're in the middle of shooting a film about a doomed subway driver, and unfortunately, we just lost one of our primary locations. We're in a rush to find a new one, and I think we just found it.
Here? You're kidding. Wow. Let me get you in touch with my supervisor. She can get you everything you need.
That won't be necessary just yet. We need to take some preliminary photos, run them past the studio execs. The suits, they tend to be a bit neurotic.
We spotted some emergency exits out on the street and assumed they go down to the tunnels. If you can take us back for a quick look, we should be able to sell this place.
I know you're in a hurry, but I'll have to get you in touch with my supervisor. There's a little paperwork involved, but I'm sure she'll show you around.
We're running late as it is. We have to get over to our second location before we run out of light.
If you can take us down for a quick look, we'll snap a couple of pictures and get out of your hair.
I'm sorry, sir. I'll call my supervisor, and I'm sure she can get you the access you need. Miss Connolly, please come to the floor west end. I need your assistance.
One look inside is all we need. Otherwise, we have to move on.
My super will help you.
You're lost.
What's going on?
Those guys were asking some very strange questions. Didn't feel right.
What train are you waiting for?
What's that?
I noticed you here the last few mornings. Is there anything I can help you with? Everything okay?
Yeah, fine.
Which train are you
What's the matter, dude? You reading the book?
Sorry. Just thought you might need some help.
If I need help, I'll ask.
You might want to keep an eye on that guy with the headphones. He's been here a few days. Seems like he's watching the crowds, taking some kind of notes. And he's hostile as hell.
S2 to the response center. I need some police protection over at the gateway.
You can't be in this area, sir.
I need to hand deliver this to a supervisor named Ronald Sloan in the operations center. And I'm late as hell, so just point me there, will you?
I don't know a Ronald Sloan. Besides, all packages have to go through the mailroom. You can't make deliveries down here.
Look, man, I'm just doing what I was told, all right? I was told to find this guy and hand it to him.
What company are you from?
Oh, man, can't you read? Look, if you're not gonna help me, I'll find somebody who will.
Who told you to come down here?
The lady upstairs.
I'll be happy to call security and have them escort you to the mailroom.
Yeah. Thanks a lot. Thanks for your help. You probably got me fired.
Ma'am, ma'am, I bet you be needing this. You're welcome.
We've been at this for 8 weeks. We have not been able to gain access.
You call me here. And then you tell me you have failed, not because of management or security, but because of some employees.
I'm good at what I do. You know that. But we're dealing with a different situation. These people have obviously been trained to be observant, proactive.
Get to the point.
If we want to hit this facility, which I believe is the right choice, we will have to devise another way. The direct approach will not work.
We have contingency plans. Bring your people to the warehouse Thursday night.
Let's go over it one last time. We commence here. I want relays posted at even intervals. Here, here, and here. Report in when the train reaches your station. Team 1, you will make your drops. Get off and do not draw attention. We have spent 4 months preparing for this. The bags must reach the downtown hub. If you bring suspicion toward yourself, you bring suspicion toward your bag. No mistakes. Next Monday is a national holiday. We begin at 6:30 Tuesday morning. Make your arrangements.
Ma'am, is this yours?
No, this is my bag here.
Excuse me. Is this either of you all's bag? Excuse me, ma'am. Is this your bag?
No, it isn't.
I've got an unclaimed bag in car 4.
I got one too, and I definitely don't like the looks of it.
I'll call it in. Stand by.
What's the train number?
Inbound number 5412.
I'm talking to the conductor now.
All right, put him on speaker.
Inbound train 5412, you're on the control center.
Has any of your staff touched or moved the bags?
No, sir.
Any visible wires or timers?
No, sir.
Any stains, leaks, powdery substances?
Nothing visible.
Put the Westwood station on the board. Instruct security to back the passengers away from the platform. Keep it simple. We just need enough room to evacuate the inbound train. 5412, prepare to evacuate your passengers at the Westwood station. Leave your crew and we will divert your train offline. Call 5414. Make sure they know to pick up the passengers for 5412.
Ladies and gentlemen, this train is experiencing equipment malfunctions. It will be necessary to deboard at the next stop. We apologize for the inconvenience. Please be sure to take all your belongings with you.
Yeah, we have a problem.
This morning at 7:59, a delay on the number 2 commuter train was caused by the discovery of 4 suspicious bags left on several of the rail cars. Authorities working under heightened alert evacuated the train at the station and brought it here to this location to be fully searched. The bags have since been classified as non-threatening, but an investigation is underway to determine if this was an intentional hoax. Meanwhile, the incident has caused a ripple effect of significant delays for morning commuters.
Yes.
Your test run made the news.
I saw.
Had those bags been full, we would have been rewarded with a traffic delay. Quite a success, don't you think?
I'm doing the best I can with the funds available. Get me what I asked for, and my people will bring the desired results.
It's in the works. Conduct your research. I want your people ready when the product is available.
Something is wrong. We need to go back upstairs. Everybody listen up. We're closing down this station. This is John Mitchell at Station 17. We got a situation down here. Something bad is happening. Diaz!
John, define the symptoms down there.
Coughing and vomiting. Loss of balance. Look, you just need to send us some help down here. People are going down.
We'll initiate an immediate evacuation. You copy?
Yes, yeah.
And get yourself out of there now, John.
It's the southbound Orange Line, sir. 3 lines converge in that station.
Stop all approaching traffic on the orange and green lines. Shut down the HVAC systems. Open up the station turnstiles and put the elevators into override.
Sir, we have a southbound train approaching the station.
Get it stopped and reverse it back to Washington Ave. Get that train evacuated. We've got an airflow issue.
ETA on hazmat is 2 minutes.
Sir, moments ago the PD received an anonymous call. A group has taken responsibility for a chemical release in Central Station.
All right, we've just gone system-wide, people. We've got to shut down the grid. Evacuate all stations, no exceptions. We've got to contain and control this problem.
Sir, the incident commander is on scene outside the building.
OCC.
What's the situation?
We have a probable confirmation of a CBR release. Probably chemical.
Deputy 1 to headquarters. I need PD to set up a 1-block perimeter around the station. Deputy 1 to Engine 9. I want decon set up at the Raymond Boulevard exit.
What you have just witnessed is an extreme example of a terrorist's persistence and potential. But more importantly, what you have just seen are frontline transit employees who are alert and proactive in keeping their systems safe and secure. John, the station agent, recognized something was wrong immediately. While not a police officer or emergency responder, he reported it and began evacuating people, including himself. Because of his training and professionalism, the incident was quickly reported and emergency plans were instantly put into action. Within minutes, train movement was halted, HVAC systems were shut down, stations were evacuated, and emergency responders were arriving on the scene. Ultimately, countless lives were saved. There is always more to be done. But when you see the media reports suggesting that the nation's public transit systems are no safer, no more prepared than they were in early 2001, just remember, they're not seeing what you, your 300,000 co-workers, and law enforcement officers are doing every day to protect yourselves, your customers, and your system. 300,000 pairs of eyes, 300,000 pairs of ears.
frontline employees, and Homeland Security working together. Now that's power.